It's time to make crazy money with Nigerian stocks. So watch this video if you want to earn some good money in the next 30 days. This information will help you the next few weeks and the next few months. Anytime the market pulls back or drops, an opportunity arises for investors to make money. And during this dip, many people do not understand. So I've been following this recent trend and I've been seeing involve me. So now I am involving you in this particular stock market. I am involving you because a lot of stocks are now cheap. But sometimes I see a lot of people who are still waiting for confirmation. What are you waiting for? So the stock market just went on sale, and most people are actually too scared to shop. This is what I'm going to tell you. If you're going to make money from the stock market, especially the ones I'm going to show us, you need to start looking at buying quality company and not buying hype. Buying quality company and not buying hype. It is a good time. I feel like our Black Friday came early. We just had a discounted period in the stock market. So don't say I didn't do anything for you. This is time to make crazy money with Nigerian stocks. So if you're ready, let's get started. But first, let me show you some results. This is one of the people in my VIP, one of the stocks I recommended, even when stock markets were dropping. This particular stock, we had made a lot of money, and this person was asking me if he needs to take profit because I mentioned it that they should take their profit. And I asked, what is your profit? And the person says, my profit is $100, guys. And I said, very good. So he went ahead and on Monday, he'll be reinvesting the stock money alongside with this profits, and we'll be doing our rinse and repeat. So if this kind of thing you like, come and join us in the VIP community. So the word for today is accumulation. We are talking about areas we're going to accumulate, and I'm going to show you one stock that has done accumulation for a period of time and ran in the recent time. And maybe you missed it, but I want you to leverage on this word accumulation and understand that you can use this word accumulation to make a lot of money. This should be your accumulation period. When stocks are high, I buy little. When stocks drop, that's when I accumulate. So that is the keyword for today. Learn it and be good. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Julia. Welcome to this beautiful space of learning community. I hereby show you how to make your money work for you. So different ways that money can work for you, where your money can do some hard work that you cannot do. So that's where you find me. Like this video, watch to the end, drop a comment and let me know if you are accumulating. If you are accumulating, let me know, and let me know if any of the stocks I mentioned, if you have any of them, and then if you're going to buy any of the ones I'm going to recommend. So of course, I'm going to give a disclaimer. This video is not a financial advice. It is for educational purposes. Make sure you do your own due diligence. And if you really want to have a close, monitoring and support, come and join us in our community. But first, make sure that when I mention this some stocks, you do your own due diligence. So let's get started. I'm going to mention this four stocks, and I'm going to also share one with another extra one with us. You see Aradel, MTN, GTCO, Access Corp. These stocks are about to blow your mind. When I talked about looking back on what to accumulate, look for solid stocks. Don't just buy hype, because some people that jumped into the insurance stocks, they are back to where they started. And if you had bought at the top, you will still be in a huge minus right now. So this is a time that stocks have come down, and I want you to know that it is a blessing in disguise. So before you buy stocks, first of all, do your research. Look at the last 12 months and see how the stock has performed. What was the highest? What was the lowest? And then look out for the best price to buy. Do not buy a lot at the top. And because you cannot correctly predict the market, you don't know what's going to happen next week. The best thing to do is to do your research and have your own buy range. And don't forget to reinvest and use the right app. So if you're ready, let's get into the chart and see the stocks, and of course how to print some cash in the next few weeks and the next few months. And of course, I won't forget to mention our new book, which is 1 billion wealth plan. This is a simple guide of you becoming a billionaire before 65. I have broken it down into different categories. You have 10,000, you have 1 million, you have 5 million, you have 100,000. Every level has been put together in this book. It is simply 1,999 naira. The link to pay is in the description. Just click and get this book this weekend and do yourself a huge favor. So if you're ready, if you want to get access to our stock list where we're putting out list of stocks that can give us 30 to 100% in join the VIP community. So let's get into the chat and see what's been going on. Okay, so just briefly, let me talk about this news. NGX bleeds 2.8 trillion in 1 week as investors dump stocks. So the truth is that people sold due to a lot of reason. Majority of people that sold were people who had made profit. So if you had bought a stock at 20 naira and the stock is now 40 naira or 50 naira, you have already made more than 100%. Most people decided to take their profit from those stocks, and that helped to deepen. And of course, we had this tweet from Donald Trump that he wrote about the genocide and everything happening around the world and Nigeria, and that has been causing a little shake-up. It's leading to a little bit of investor confidence being, people are just having a second thought. And of course, smart people are leveraging on this opportunity and silently moving money. So when people are jumping out and shouting, oh, this is happening, no, you can see here that the all share index closed the trading day 7th of November in negative territory, shedding 501 points to settle at 149,524 points. This marked the fifth day of losses. So bringing the total value erased in a week to 2.3 trillion. So of course you should know that you don't lose until you have sold. So when your money is still there, allow it to go back up. The market will always, if you when we go to the chart, you see we're still in the bullish run. The bulls are still in charge. So you can see here that according to this, the panic sell-off are linked to federal government proposed 25% capital gain tax. Of course, because there will be a tax now, 25% capital gain tax. So when you sell a stock, 25% of your profits will go to government. So many people are feeling like they need to move their money to somewhere that they will not take their tax. So money is moving, but of course money is also coming in because it's creating new opportunities. So if we go into the chart, you will see this is how our week ended. Can you see this? We've been, as soon as we hit 155, and we've been dropping. You remember what happened here when we hit 146 and ASI dropped, the all share index dropped to 137, and look at what happened. We made a new all-time high. I said it that time. If you are listening, you would have actually got this information. So let's look at Aradel. So this is Aradel. This is not doing justice to it. Let me see if I can go to the hour and see if we can find something interesting. Okay, so this is Aradel. This is looking faint anyway, but I think we can do with it. So this is Aradel. Aradel has been around, um, it's been hovering around since May, June, hovering around 500, and then suddenly had a huge jump to 600, to 670, to 700, and to 865. So if you've been following Aradel, you will see that the last few weeks, in fact, since the ASI has been dropping, Aradel too has been dropping. So this is one of the reasons why I decided to put it on the map, that this pullback is also going to cause some interesting opportunities in the stock market. Okay, so you can see that after hitting 870, we are down to 700. So this is people taking profit, people who were accumulating here. So when I talk about accumulation, when you are accumulating, when it makes this kind of move to 800, the smart people have taken that opportunity. And remember, Aradel is also paying dividends this particular November. So if you had watched my last three videos, I mentioned, give you all the details about the qualification date and everything you need to know. The next one I want to talk about is Access Corp. Access Corp is actually Access Bank, and they have been doing amazing things. So you can see here, they've had a good run. They used to be around 20. They we are doing accumulation here. Can you see that it was trading between these 24 and 20, 2024, 2024. And then after some time, it had this breakout to the upside and made a move to 28. And it has steadily been selling off. But one good thing about Access Corp is that I really love their dividend payouts. They actually, I think, Access Corp and Fidelity have the highest dividend payout in the banking sector. And of course, this is actually a good time to look at this stock. You can see here, this move from 20 even to 28 is actually a very good move that can give you a lot of money. But one thing you have to understand is that when you buy these stocks, you have to wait. When you buy a good stock, you wait. Don't buy and expect the stock to jump up. Look at the time it took it. From July, it has steadily been coming down, making lower lows. So a good time to buy it is when it starts to accumulate, because now it's still having sort of a free fall. So keep this one on your radar and make sure you keep an eye on it. The third one I'm going to talk about is MTN. Sorry, GTCO. So GTCO has had a fantastic year. You can see they've steadily been making its move to the upside. I got this stock when it was 40 naira. And you can see from 40, it made a move to 50, had its accumulation point here, then crossed to 58, and then hit 64 and sold off back to 57. People took profit, and then it came all the way up again to 68. And then from there, we had this huge jump to 84. And the next thing, we crossed 100. But after crossing 100, you can see here, it tried to hold brief. And then it had strong resistance as 102. You can see 102 here. Strong resistance, and now it sold off. So this is one stock that when it's selling off, I'm happy. This is a stock that many people are going to grab as they see it cross this 85. In fact, once it's below 90, it's actually looking very attractive. This is a good time to buy this stock, and they pay very juicy dividend. They recently paid their interim. So if you missed it, catch up on next year, their final and their interim dividend. So this particular stock, I think you should put it under your radar. The last one I'm going to mention is MTN. Now, MTN has had a very good year. They used to be around 180. That was in December, which is barely a year. And from there, they had a move to 260. And you can see it's accumulated a lot here before making its high move to 492. It came down a little bit to 411 and then jumped to 520. So there are people who grabbed it at 420, and to 520 they have already made 100 naira per share, which is absolutely amazing. So right now that it has come down a little bit to 475, a lot of people are still anticipating that it will come back to probably retest this 418 or 420 range. So if he does that, that will be a good place for you to buy and ride it all the way up. That 100 naira per share will give you a lot of money. And because with 1,000 naira you can buy a lot, with 5,000 naira you can buy a lot, with 10,000 you can buy a lot, with 100k you buy a lot. So you can start with any amount from 5,000 naira and above. This stock will do you well. So these are the stocks you should put on your radar and make sure that they're going to make a lot of money for you. So of course, we have the last batch of 2025 7.0 VIP community. So please do yourself a favor and join us. This is a good time for you to learn about stock market and get your mistakes right. And join us with just 50,000 naira. We are doing a lot of amazing things. Those that have joined few weeks ago, I've started getting a lot of good vibes, and they've been very happy about it. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you want to make payments for the book and for the VIP, they are all in the description of this video. Please consider liking this video, share this video with friends and family who would benefit from this. It will do them good. And of course, subscribe if you have not subscribed, And I'm going to see you in the next video. We're going to talk about other ways to also make money in dollars.